This is a recap of the Target Hoops Challenge. Today, we have the Harlem store versus the Brooklyn Gateway store. The Harlem crew came well equipped. They even had cheerleaders. But it was time for the game. Were they equipped enough to handle this? Yo folks, I gotta say, this game started off rough. My first thoughts were, I gotta sit through an hour and a half of this? Oh no. But after a couple of trips up and down court, this one guy started organizing things, pointing people in the right direction, and I was like, wait a minute, we might have some ballers here. If they can only make shots, we could have a game on our hands. Was it a matter of rush? Was it a matter of fatigue? I mean, the game was still 0-0. But let me tell you, when things got started, it was on. Guys started making shots, fist pumping. We had ourselves a ball game. Bucket. Keep an eye on this cat number 12. He was doing that all afternoon long. And inspired by the cheerleaders from Harlem, this Harlem team started to heat up as well. We love ourselves some cheerleaders here at Game Over. But like we mentioned, this cat number 12 on the Brooklyn Target team was lighting it up. Check out the pass, check out the pass. Bucket. I know one thing. If the Harlem team was going to have a chance at all, cheerleaders or no cheerleaders, they better find a way to stop this kid. I mean, watch this move right here, off the dribble. Ball fake, up and under, bucket. And it gives you the you can't stop me look. Yeah, but this one cat from Harlem had a little something for him. Look at the spin move, up and under himself. Bucket. Did we mention that team from Harlem brought cheerleaders? Don't want to leave that out. But now it looked like number 12 was starting to get some help. This was turning into a rout. And when number 15, aka the long and lanky one, hit this layup, it looked like Brooklyn was starting to have some fun here. If the team from Harlem was going to have a chance at all, they were going to have to slow things down and get a good shot. Let's see. They work the ball down low, back out to the top, back over to the wing, back down low to the big man. Big man fakes the pass, turns in, over his right shoulder, jump hook, bucket. Watch him, watch him. He's ready. He's ready. But the team from Harlem doesn't get to celebrate for long, because this man, number 12, quiets things down with another long jumper from the top of the key. He says, I got this, I got this. And after a couple of more buckets, including this steal and layup by the long and lanky one, we were almost ready for half. Just maybe at halftime, the team from Harlem would sit down, strategize, be inspired by their cheerleaders, and come back and put in some work. We were all caught off guard and pleasantly surprised when we saw that the Harlem cheerleaders actually had a halftime routine prepared. We sat back and we enjoyed the festivities. It seemed halfway through the halftime routine, it turned into a party, and both teams forgot all about the basketball game. I ain't gonna lie, forget the game. We could watch this all day. It even looked like the Brooklyn Target team was already celebrating their victory. But we had to get back to the game and see what was going to be. Was it going to be Harlem with a tremendous comeback, or was Brooklyn going to continue the route that they had started in that first half? And after number 12 hit yet another bucket going to the hoop, it looked like it was going to be the same old, same old. But the team from Harlem was determined to go down fighting. And when inspiration was from cheerleaders even in the stands, they mounted a comeback. But on this day, number 12 said, "Son, there will be no comebacks. Bucket." You're watching highlights from the 2013 Spring Target Hoops Challenge at the Brooklyn Stuy Dome, powered by Game Over. On this day, we must admit, after a slow start, both the team from Harlem and the team from Brooklyn brought it, and we saw some quality hoops. But in the end, there was too much number 12, and this cat right here, number 15, and the team from the Brooklyn Target store prevailed. Perhaps if the team from Harlem didn't get off to such a slow start, there might have been a different outcome. So when number 12 made this bucket go into the hoop, the looks on these guys' faces said it all. Game over. But the fans were still cheering, and the Harlem team fought to the bitter end. Props to the team from Brooklyn for winning this game, as well as to the team from Harlem. And thank you for allowing Game Over and the Brooklyn Stuy Dome to host your basketball event. I smell a rematch. Nice shot, fellas, but it's a case of too little, too late. And the team from Brooklyn walks off with the gold.